Listen, my beloved brothers, has not God chosen those who are poor in the world to be rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom, which he has promised to those who love him? But you have dishonored the poor man. James 2, verse 5 and 6a. Beatitude of Jesus may be the reference here. Matthew 5:3 says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." It's interesting how frequently James says brothers and beloved brothers, even during such intense exhortations. And he says, listen, urging them with love, and begins with the words, has not, meaning you already know that God chooses those who are poor to be rich in faith and heirs of his kingdom. He is saying you are your own evidence of poverty, and you still discriminate the poor in your assembly? That is what it says in verse 6a, but you have dishonored the poor man. The word but clearly indicates that they are contradicting God who honors the poor man. Christians, however poor they may be in material possessions, possess spiritual wealth and anticipate greater blessings in the future. It is from this aspect that Christians should view others. It is not the material or other standards of the world. We may wonder, is God against the rich? First of all, the word poor here represents both material and spiritual poverty. Jesus' teaching exhibits this dual meaning in the two forms of the Beatitude. Luke 6:20 says, "Blessed are the poor," while Matthew 5:3 says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit." Again, in verse 5, James does not say only the poor, nor does he say all the poor, and the verse certainly does not say God simply won't choose rich people to have faith. But rich people don't seek God when money becomes their priority in life. The claim mentioned here that God chooses the poor to receive his kingdom echoes a rather persistent New Testament theme, similar to what Paul reminds the Corinthians. "For consider your calling, brothers. Not many of you were wise according to worldly standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God." 1 Corinthians 1:26-29. God delights to shower his grace on those whom the world has discarded, and especially on those who are most keenly aware of their own inadequacy. Our calling is to embody a similar ethic of special concern for the poor and the helpless. So the first reason here for prohibiting discrimination against the poor is that it manifests an attitude contrary to that of God. Have a blessed day.